Good afternoon and welcome here in Estepona, where we are bringing you live football action, this time from FC Malaga City Femenino, as they take on their opponents from Ronda CD ARUNDA Femenino. So as you all know, we have FC Malaga City Femenino sitting at the top of the table right now, and we have ARUNDA sitting a bit lower down in the table, looking to be hopefully being a comfortable win for our girls, but the performance still has to be there as we line up. Referee looks at his watch just about to start the match, and we will get underway momentarily here as the lineups flash across the screen and as the players begin. I will get you all that. We will get that sorted with our producer now. Referee just making his final checks and blows the whistle, and we are underway here in what has to be said is a beautiful December day in Estepona. About 15, 16 degrees, brilliant sun, not a cloud in the sky. Who couldn't ask for a better backdrop than this to play a match of football? And all in this weather in December, I know all those in England and the US will be extremely jealous of this temperature right now. So we hope you all tuning in can appreciate this little slice of paradise that we're living in right now, and hopefully see a big win for the girls today. Quick possession on the far side for ARUNDA, won back by Mikey Rams, who controls the ball all the way back to goalkeeper number 1, Marilena Spagnolo. Spagnolo drives forward with the ball. ARUNDA sitting well back here in what looks like a very organized 4-1-4-1. Have not picked up their line of confrontation until midfield, and Malaga looks to build even deeper. Misplaced pass there from Katie Lampin goes out for an ARUNDA throw-in. So already in these early stages, we can see the tactics that ARUNDA are employing. They seem to sit way, way back behind the ball. Line of confrontation, as I said, not until midfield. So it looks like Malaga City here will have quite a bit of the possession, but it's up to the girls up top and into the midfield to turn that possession into chances, and then up to the strikers to turn those chances into goals. Big number 6, Mikey Ram, goes long into the feet of Parker Lee. She's in here on the right-hand side. Sprayed to the top of the box. Number 4 strikes. Oh, just over the bar. That's number 4, Addie Gaelic with the strike. Great early chance there for FC Malaga City. Clearly a sign of things to come here. Got a replay for you there. Brilliant ball over the top. Parker Lee cuts back to the open player right on the top of the box, and that is Addie Gaelic, who just fires over with her first time attempt. Really good signal of intent there from the girls, starting the game very, very strongly on the front foot, as they should against an opponent lower down in the table. There is Addie Gaelic intercepting the long ball. Number 9, Taylor Christensen, looks to turn on the box. Onto the left foot, plays it over to number 3, Charlie Pizzarillo. Shot, ooh, just wide of the left-hand post. Again, another statement of intent for FC Malaga City Femenino here with 2 chances in the opening 30 seconds. Got a replay for you now. Some good holds-up play there from number 9, Christensen, and the strike from distance just wide of the post. High press employed here from FC Malaga City with all 10 outfield players in the ARUNDA half, looking to win the ball back as quick as they can. Gallic left-footed pass to Pizzarillo, looks to beat her defender, gets to the byline, sends it across, and it's in. That at the back post is number 25, Hannah Reynolds, and a 1-0 lead here for the FC Malaga City Femenino within 3 minutes. Unbelievable start for our girls, and hopefully the first of many today. Some brilliant driving work from Charlie Ann Pizzarillo down the left-hand side, finds Hannah Reynolds at the back post, and goals don't come much simpler than that. The tap in. We've got a replay for you right now. Here's Pizzarillo, does really well with her second touch to take it past the defender, squares it across. Reynolds makes no mistake with the finish at the back post. 1-0 Femenino here in the 3rd minute. We've got a comment from Franz Rams. Go, go, girls. Yes, indeed. Very good start. Head coach Miguel Aquino will be delighted with that as Malaga look to continue their high pressure with Taylor Christensen immediately leading the line and putting pressure on the center half. Good recovery play there from Addie Gallic. Cycles the ball back to number 22, Madison North. As Malaga start to look to impose their style of play on the game. Ball into number 11, Katie Lampin. Does well to take on 2 defenders and break down the right-hand side. Cross into the box dangerously, looking for Reynolds just too far. Ball bounces out to Lee, back post shot. Just over the bar into the net behind the net that matters. Another good chance there for Malaga, pressing really high very early. And if you can get the wide angle shot right now, you can see that 4-4-2 shape that the girls employ. Every single player is inside the opposition half. The ball only goes as far to number 14, Evelyn Seltzer. Plays out to the feet of Parker Lee, and Malaga maintain their possession. Madison North finds Ellie Paris. Quick interplay between the two as they look to maintain possession again. Barely dipping into their own half. Maintaining pressure in the opposition half. One of those key buzzwords in football nowadays is pressure and passes completed in the opposition half. I think Malaga City tonight will really surpass that as much as the coaching staff and all the players here could have hoped. Ball into 14, Seltzer. Turns wide to Addie Gallic, finds the feet of Charlie. She's 1v1 on the outside. Will she do the same move that she did last time? Quick little step over, looks for number 16, Ellie Paris down the left-hand side. Left-footed ball is blocked away for a throw-in. Some really good play there for Malaga, working the sides all the way from the right-hand side to the left-hand side, ultimately breaking in behind, but the cross was just cut out. Paris Christensen does well to shield her defender. Cleared by Arunda, only as far as Madison North, who brings it down brilliantly. Finds the feet of Rams, and they look to go again, but it's cut out. Mistake there from the Arunda defender allows Christensen to pounce, and the referee blows for a foul. Looked a soft one from here, but referee saw it differently from field level. I'm sure he's got a much better view than I do, especially with the sun in our eyes. So we've got a replay for you now. So let's see if the referee is right in his call as we fight through the shadows. Looks like Christensen got quite a bit of the ball there. The referee spotted it differently. The free kick for Arunda only finds the feet of Parker Lee, and then into the midfield, Evelyn Sessler.
Go inside, Charlie, go inside, go inside, go inside. Okay.
Ball from North, looking for the feet of Paris. Just ekes it down the left-hand side and out for a throw.
Adi, try to offer, communicate with her. Maybe she can play inside.
Bit of a break-in play here as the Arunda, as the ball has gone all the way down the tunnel at the far side of the pitch. So we do need to wait for the Arunda players to get the ball back in play. Throwing down the line from Arunda, flicked on only as far as Ellie Paris. Ball bounces around inside to the feet of Parker Lee. Goes all the way back to Mikey Rams, and possession continues. Dangerous play from Lee on the far side. Just decides to double back, maintain possession as the ball is cycled again side to side. This is a perfect example of the passing and possession style that we love to play here at FC Malaga City, all the way from our senior teams to our Femenino ranks, as Paris has whistled for an offsides there. And just a beautiful example of the football that you love to play here. The possession base, the intricate passing, the almost Spanish tiki-taka style of play, looking to pass their way through the defenders in the opposition to get their target and shots at goal. Gaelic finds Seltzer, who sprays the ball out to Lee. Katie Lampin on the far side slips the ball through for Hannah Reynolds in a dangerous position here. Can she deliver? Takes on two defenders, and the ball is defended away for a throw-in for FC Malaga City. Malaga maintain possession, ball into Rams's feet. Switched over to Madison North in space. She might have range for a shot here. Decides to take the safe option with the ball down the left-hand side to Ellie Paris. Does well to beat her defender, cuts back inside. North in a more advanced position this time. Dangerous ball to the back post. Back post header only finds Christensen. Paris recollects and get another dangerous position. Back into the feet of Taylor Christensen in the box. Can she turn to defender? Number 4, Addie Gallic goes for the strike. Oh, only finds the hand of the keeper. Brilliant interplay for you there. We'll get a replay just as soon as we can, but what a passing movement that was from Malaga. Just almost every player on the pitch touched the ball, and ultimately the strike from Addie Gallic just finds its way wide. The header from Lampin at the back post couldn't really do much to get it back across. Brilliant hold-up play again from Christensen. Finds it back to the number 4, Addie Gallic, whose curling shot just was mismeasured slightly and into the waiting hands of the keeper. Long ball from Arunda, the first venture into the FC Malaga City Femenino half tonight. Comes to nothing as Seltzer plays the ball for Lampin, and then it's intercepted very well by Ellie Paris. Addie Gallic does well to compose herself, finds the ball into the feet of Taylor Christensen, who slips in. Charlie in behind. She's in here if she turns on the pace. Step over. Dangerous ball with the left foot. It's almost a carbon copy of the first goal, but the cross just evades the waiting head of Hannah Reynolds at the back post. Got a replay for you now. Some brilliant passing play as we fight the shadows. Pizzarillo does very, very well to get to the byline. Delivered dangerously with that left foot of hers. But as we said, just over the head of awaiting Reynolds at the back post. Free kick from Arunda. Won well by Pizzarillo. Over to Gallic. Finds Lamp in the number 11. She'll have a shot from range. Why not? Just sails over. And instead of a replay now, we've got quite a bit of an interesting story. So Kirk Scott, lovely to see Maddie and Ellie on the pitch, both ex-players at Crystal Paris where I used to coach. Come on, girls. So Kirk, they're referring to Madison North and Ellie Paris. Ellie Paris, of course, from Crystal Paris. Madison North went from Crystal Palace to then Elche here in Spain. So Kirk, it is great to hear from you. Thank you for that interesting bit of information. We really did not know that here. My producer's even shaking his head. That information has escaped him as well. So Kirk, thank you very much for tuning in. They are two absolutely unbelievable players, so that's something to be said for your coaching. But brilliant players, brilliant people. Thank you very much for being on the stream. Let's hope both of them get on the score sheet today. I can see a few set piece goals coming for them, even though they're both lining up next to each other on the back four. Also got some more comments from Franz Rams and Joe Brahms. Yes, good start. Yes, great goal. Great indeed. Malaga City clearly on the ascension here, looking to find that second goal and really start to turn the screw here early in this first half. The possession and the pressure from the Femenino here is just stifling. Arunda can't not get out of their own half, and it's a real testament to the high pressing style that we do like to play here as well, with the girls just flying all over the pitch, exhausting all options for Arunda to play out from the back. It's really nice to see. It's a pleasure to watch games like this, especially with the high pressing, and see the team really working together as one. All the spaces being filled, the communication that you can hear really just is a brilliant, and all credit must go to the coaching staff that we've got here. Really got the girls in tip-top shape for the season overall, as we are going to head into Christmas at top of the league. Here's a chance for Pizzarillo. Does well to beat a defender. Fires, but only into the waiting hands of the goalkeeper. As we say hi to some of the FC Malaga City Academy boys that have come to support the Femenino team today. Scattering about 20, 25 of them here, including Jack Dennis and Swain Khalil, both members of the U16 or U17 boys who came to say hi to me. Of course, I know them from last year, having them been in Almun ecar with us. Two great kids, but it's really good to see the support we have within the academy, everyone coming out to support their team. And the girls do the same thing for when the boys have games. Here's a dangerous ball from Paris, just past the feet of Christian. Can Reynolds get on the end of it? No. Keeper claims confident that they offer a line. Yet another chance there for FC Malaga City, and I have to say it's only a matter of time before goal number 2 and beyond go in. So we've got a quick replay right now as the long ball from Arunda comes to nothing. This is a replay of the goal. So there's that ball into the feet of Pizzarillo, I think it was, down the left-hand side. Yes, it is indeed. Does very well to beat a defender. Chipped ball across. We've even got slow-mo for you. Look at how good this is. Into the back post. And there's Reynolds. Puts the ball away confidently in the back post. Not a second of hesitation in her. Saw the ball, did exactly what she needed to do, and dispatched it. We are back to live pictures now as number 4. Addie Gallic drives down the left-hand side, cuts it back only as far as the feet of Ellie Paris. But she was not given her shout of man on. But no worries, picked up by her ex-Crystal Palace teammate Madison North, who then drives at the defense as well. Everybody wants to get involved tonight from her position at center back. The ball is defended away for a Malaga City throw-in. We've got some more comments. Marie Wilson, come on, Ellie, supporting Ella Wilson from Canterbury. Marie, thank you very much for coming onto the stream. Canterbury, I believe that is England, so it would be around 4:15 your time, so a bit Bit of afternoon football. You love to see that. Decided to take a break from the Premier League today. Watch the girls. As a shot from Reynolds is parried wide. Brilliant save there from the keeper. Defended away for a Malaga City throw. And we've got a replay for that for you right now. Again, fighting the sun, fighting the shadows. Reynolds finds herself in a really good pocket of space there. Fires a shot. Looks like it was deflected. Producer's nodding his head. He agrees with me. The ball is tipped wide by the sprawling ARUNDA goalkeeper. Very good save. Another really big chance. It's only a matter of time. You know what? As a commentator, this will be my first prediction. I have a feeling we're going to score on this one. And if we do, I'll get to sit in the front seat on the way home. Ball swung in dangerously with the left-hand foot. Lampin steps over it. Number 20 with a strike. Oh! And my front seat dreams are dashed with the strike from number 20, Parker Lee, going over the bar. That's only a little devastating. I'll make sure I have a word with Parker after the game. But a training ground routine there. Over through the legs of Gaelic. And then Lee just snatched at the shot a bit. I have to say, pitch doesn't look the greatest. Might have been a bit of a bobble on it. So I think that'll be the justification for that miss. Clearly, a little bit of a bounce right before I got to her. And the ball was sent away. Picked up by Seltzer. Done well to control it into the feet of Reynolds. Parker Lee drives forward again, looking to atone for the strike from before. Decides to maintain possession through North and then Rams. Ball in behind, looking for Lampin, is cut out, but recollected quickly after by Lee.
Go inside. Charlie.
Madison North finds the feet of Charlie Ann. Ellie Paris here on the underlap if she wants her. Instead finds the feet of Hannah Reynolds in the box. Her first touch just gets away from her. Second touch just misses the strike. Christensen can on the half turn here. Left-footed strike, defended away. Arunda on their line. Absolutely brilliant defending there. Putting out a lot of the fires that are started as Christensen breaks in behind again. Nice little turn. Can she deliver? Referee has whistled for a goal kick. Well, we've got chances galore coming here now. I've got to be near 10 at this point. And this last one is Christensen. Brilliant bit of skill to cut between two defenders. But the touch evades her and ball goes out of bounds before she can deliver for what would have been a certain goal with two players waiting at the back post. Long ball from Arunda, brought down well by Pizzarillo. Controlled all the way back to Madison North and then to Mikey Rams. Parker Lee drives in field into the feet of Seltzer. Gaelic, brilliant dummy there for Pizzarillo. Paris is in on the outside here. First cross block, second bite at the cherry. Ball is cleared away for a throw, and really good interplay there from Seltzer, Gaelic, and then Pizzarillo, who can just, with that kind of sixth sense, just lets the ball go through her legs, sees what's going behind her, doesn't need anything with that. And the ball is still with Malaga here in the feet of Madison North. Rebecca Argo, Hannah, mom watching in North Carolina. Mrs. Reynolds, it's brilliant to hear from you. So glad to have you all the way in North Carolina. If my time difference is correct, it is a 6-hour change. So this is probably a late morning. We'll call it a brunch soccer game for you today. We'll go soccer game because you are indeed in the U.S. So we'll call it a bit of brunch soccer today. Great to have you on the stream. Great to have you here with us. Not sure how soon you were watching, but Hannah did get the first goal of the game. We're hoping for quite a few more tonight. So thank you very much for your support, and we'll love to hear from you soon. North long ball with the left foot, looking for the feet of Reynolds. Just might have taken a touch off the defender's head as Seltzer strikes from range into the hands of the keeper. Brilliant strike with the left foot there. Had a bit of pace on it. Keeper did well to move her feet and get behind it. But great ball there from Madison North as well to create that half chance for Reynolds. Think the ball just took a touch off the defender's head before it could get to her, and that might have thrown her off a bit with the control. North drives forward again into the feet of Christensen, takes on three defenders, nutmegs one of them, and was dragged down surely for what must have been a foul. Referee does not agree. I don't think Christensen agrees from the look on her face. But nevertheless, we carry on. Pizzarillo does well to maintain possession there. Finds the feet of Rams, who looks long again, looking for the winger, Katie Lampin. Brilliant ball, just evades the defender. Lampin drives in dangerously. Shirley, two here. Strike saved by the keeper. There's Reynolds off the bar. Reynolds again on the header. Just over the top. And the ball just cannot find its way in here for FC Malaga City. We are going to have a replay of the 4 chances now. Some good play there from Gallic. What a ball that was from Mikey Rams. Always playing out of the back, looking for that killer ball over the top. Lampin does well. Brilliant touch just to get past the defender. Looks like she went for goal there with not a lot of options. Keeper did well to save with her feet. And then the ball finds its way to Reynolds, who shot rifles off the crossbar, and then the follow-up header just goes over. Chances upon chances here for the Femenino side. Just can't find that second goal, but we've got another chance here with the corner. Let's see if we see another training ground routine. This is the type of game we can practice on. There's no real threat of counterattack, so the training ground routines that the coaching staff have been working on might be a really good try. We'll see if we can pick up a signal, but I won't tell you that out loud because that might give away our plans for future games. So if there's any team scouting this one, I won't tell you that. But the left-footed ball in from A.D. Gallic. Dangerous one. Oh, just over the head of Parker Lee. Falls to Reynolds at the top of the box, whose shot is blocked away. Rams does well to recollect it. One of the Arunda players goes down. Still at the feet of Rams. Done really well to maintain possession. Christensen takes on 1, takes on 2, takes on 3. She drives into the box. Oh, and a brilliant sliding challenge. Clears the ball away for a corner. So we've got quite a bit of carnage on the pitch now. One time there's about 3 players down. We do have a replay for you now. Good play by Rams. Picked up by Christensen. Beats 1, beats 2, beats 3. And then just as she's about to get the strike off, looks like the captain there coming back with a brilliant sliding challenge to defend it away. And we do have a bit of an injury here for one of the Arunda players who's down. So while she gets some treatment, we will just take a moment to appreciate where we are. We are in an absolutely beautiful country right now, and with a beautiful day in the middle of December. So we will run through the team while we have a break. That is a very good idea, and this is why he's the producer and I'm the commentator, because I wouldn't have thought of this. So we have in goal number 1, Marielena Spagnola. Right back to captain number 20, Parker Lee. Number 6, Mikey Rams, and then number 22, Madison North. And at left back is number 16, Ellie Paris, rounding out the back 4. In the middle, we have Evelyn Seltzer and number 4, Addie Gallic, with Charlie Pizzarillo and Katie Lampin on the wings, with number 9, Taylor Christensen. And is there one person I'm missing? And number 25, Hannah Reynolds up top. We've also got our substitutes tonight. Number 12, Carolyn O'Reilly. Number 23, Ella Wilson. Number 24, Maya Ridge. Number 18, Ava Dykstra. Number 2, Tiara Lachlan. Number 8, Leah Beseda. And number 5, Bella. I will get a last name for her just as soon as I have it. But that does indeed round out the 18 for today. So hopefully we can get a few more goals on the board, and we can see a lot of substitutes for some of the players that might not have been getting as many minutes. Really a good chance to get on the pitch and experience some game action today. So we are just about ready to get back underway here. Corner taking quickly. Swung in with the right foot this time, but comes to nothing as the ball goes straight out. Another one of those training ground routines with a short corner. Looked like Ellie Paris there, who just could not get that ball into the center. Bit of a stop-start last 5 minutes here. A lot of chances, a lot of set pieces, a lot of goal kicks, a lot of corners coming on. So the girls just need to find their rhythm again. Really keep possessing the ball and see if they can find that elusive second goal. Good touch, good combination there from North and Paris as the ball sprayed to the far side into the feet of Parker Lee. The Arunda line has progressively moved deeper as this game has gone on. They're almost sitting about 35 yards from their own goal now, not pressing past even the 7 aside lines that are on the pitch to mark out for the younger kids. Just pure domination here from the FC Malaga City Femenino side. Throw in for Lee. Ball is going to be cycled around again at the feet of Rams. Brilliant sprayed pass over to Madison North. Drives forward confidently. Some good one-touch interplay there. Just goes a bit askew with that pass from Charlie Pizzarillo.
Okay, don't force it. Okay, play well. Easy.
Ball goes out for a Malaga City throw-in. Taking quickly from from Madison North, but even given the chance, they refuse to come out of their own half, just allowing us essentially carte blanche to build through the thirds, break into the attacking half. And Parker Lee's pass cut out, and then she's whistled for a handball. No intent in that, of course, just one of those things that happens throughout the course of a football match. So free kick for Arunda. Let's see how we decide to set up for this, even though it's very deep in their own half. Long ball brought down well by Rams into the chest of Adi Gallic. Ball finds its way to the feet of Lee again, to the feet of Seltzer. One-way traffic here in Estepona right now as the ball cycled again from side to side. Rams with that brilliant clip ball in behind. She really does seem to like that ball. It's third or fourth time she's hit it tonight. Finds the feet of Lee on the back post. Cut back near the top of the box. Cleared by the Arunda number 5, but Rams will pick it up again. First time pass just intercepted. But center back to partner Madison North there to clean up the mess. Play the ball into the feet of Katie Lampin, who again attacks for the Femenino side. Lampin into the feet of Lee. She continues her run in behind here. Really good play. Can she deliver? She can. Slammed across. And it is saved on the line by the Arunda keeper. That ball will not cross the line right now for the girls. Another chance, another gilt-edged chance here. Lampin picks up the ball around midfield, drives forward confidently, finds the feet of Parker Lee, continues a run on the underlap, takes one big touch around her defender, delivers the ball into the center, and it looks like the strike from Christensen was deflected before it could pick up a lot of pace as the keeper claimed it off the line. Pizzarillo breaks in behind here. Chance for 2, and it's in. There she is, popping up on the score sheet once again. Hannah Reynolds for her second goal of the match. And it is 2-0 Malaga City here in the 27th minute. Well, it was coming. It was a matter of time, but Reynolds finally caps off the play for the second goal. So while you were watching the replay, we were seeing the build-up. And so now I'll see the build-up as well. Some good one-touch passing there. Christensen, Gaelic, Pizzarillo cuts inside. And look at that run from Christensen to pull the defender away, leave Reynolds in acres of space, and puts the ball into the corner. We've got a few more comments to go through as well. North Star Cleaning, go Maddie. Miguel Torne, vamos, vamos, vamos. As we get underway here in the 27th minute, it is a 2-0 lead for the FC Malaga City Femenino. Both goals courtesy of Hannah Reynolds, and I believe, if my memory serves me correctly, both assists were delivered by Charlie Ann Pizzarello. Is that correct? The producer does agree with me. I've got the nod of approval from the big Mark Bridle here on the monitors. So 2 goals from Reynolds, 2 assists for Pizzarello. Leads to a 2-0 lead here in the first half. Long ball in behind. Pizzarello again looks to get her on the score sheet herself. Drives confidently into the box, squares again, and it's a repeat. It's those two again. It's those two combining again. Pizzarillo to Reynolds at the back post for yet another tap-in. And in the span of 2 minutes, it's 2 goals. And it's 3-0 for FC Malaga City. We will get a replay for you now. Long ball over the top. Pizzarillo does incredibly well to read the bounce. Brilliant touch off the thigh. Drives confidently. Look at that unselfish play from a winger. Squares it across. Reynolds, I said it doesn't get easier than the first goal, but I feel like it does with that third goal. Taps into the empty net and looks like the pressure is starting to tell here for Malaga as we come forward dangerously again. Ball from behind from Christensen just cut out. Pizzarillo again on the far side looking for the underlapping run of Paris, but it's cut out by Arunda. Recovered really well there from Gallic as Malaga look to begin again. Rebecca R. Yay, Hannah. Marie Wilson, well done, Hannah. Ball moves side to side. Madison North with a little toe poke pass into the feet of Ellie Paris. Looks to measure across, but fakes it back into the feet of North. And the ball possession is maintained from side to side as the sun begins to set behind the mountain. So those shadows will be going away soon as the sun disappears. Right-footed ball in from Lee, looking for Reynolds again. Nicks in front of her defender, bounces back out to her, defended away again. Brilliant block there from the Arunda number 2. Lee, first time left-footed ball, looking for the head of Pizzarillo. Does well to bring it down. 50-50 in the box, cleared for a Malaga City throw-in. John Rahm's great goal, Hannah. It was indeed a great goal for Hannah, was it? Her third of the day, her third on the night. Really fantastic performance so far from the girls. We look to continue building the lead. My view looks like North is over this corner now. Left-footed ball, top of the box, going to be a repeat of the play before. It is. It's Lee. Oh, and the shot goes over. It was, who was that on the shot? We can't see through the sun, but that was Charlie Ann Pizzarillo this time. So the same play as we saw in the first half. Really fighting the sun this time. But looks like Gallic with a stepper over again, and the left-footed strike this time from the opposite side from Pizzarillo flies over the bar.
Charlie, Mia, there.
We've got Bill. Nice hat trick. Ball being fought for in the corner. 2 defenders doing really well. But the ball is cleared away for a goal kick. Can't really see who that was. That looks like it was Katie Lampin there in the corner. Did really well to defend the ball for as long as she did, but unfortunately just lost out to Arunda. Back underway. Here's Arun to get us going off the goal kick. Ball just over the head of Christensen, fought well for by Eddie Gallic. So if my memory serves me correctly, this is either the last or the penultimate match before the Christmas break for these girls. So in Spain, unlike the leagues in England and some other places around the world, the Spanish leagues do stop for Christmas. So either after this game or the game next Sunday, a lot of these girls will be heading home for the holiday. So I'm sure the families are very, very excited to see them. We're looking to finish off with 6 points, really cement our place at the top of the league. So the long cross into the box finds its way to the feet of Reynolds. Back for Lee. She's in a bit of space. Decides to take the unselfish play. Ball into the feet of Lampin. Crosses into the box, number 14, Seltzer. Does well to maintain the ball. Back out to the feet of Lampin. Left-footed ball over the top, brought down brilliantly. Pizzarello, ball in the middle. Oh, cut out by the keeper. Of course, as we've seen before, Charlie Ann Pizzarillo, the Gibraltar International, as we do have a player down, but Charlie Ann Pizzarillo, the Gibraltar International, recently scored, I believe, on one of her appearances in what might have been Gibraltar's first ever win as a Femenino side. Might have been Gibraltar's first ever win as a Femenino side. So big credit to her, big ups to her. As Richard always says, big ups to her for scoring that goal to give them their first ever win in international play. Long ball taken quickly, but only as far as Madison North. Her and Rams have just marshaled everything in the center of the pitch today. Have not let Rhonda get into the far side. Brilliant run there by Katie Lampin, the strike. And it's in. Wow, what a goal that was. Well, as I was talking about the defenders, Katie Lampin has stolen the attention from everyone, taken on 3 players, beat them all, and rifled the 4th goal into the top corner. We will get a replay for that just as soon as we can, but watch this. This is one of the better goals I've seen in person. Good play in the back as Rams picks it up. There again is that, oh, look at the line-breaking pass she does. Lampin decides she has runners to her right, runners to her left, decides she doesn't need anyone else, takes on 2, and rifles a shot into the top corner over the left-hand side of the keeper. What a goal that was, Katie Lampin. Incredible. Decided she didn't need any help. Just thought, you know what, I'll do it myself. So, unfortunately, she has broken up the Pizzarillo-Reynolds train, but with a goal like that, things are meant to be broken. What a finish that was. Katie Lampin, 4-0 here in the 34th minute. Malaga builds again. Ellie Paris drives down the left-hand side, cuts inside. Does well to maintain possession. It looks like the ball will be maintained again into the feet of Mikey Rams. Does well to continue going forward into the feet of Parker Lee. Seltzer, one touch pass to Lampin. Can she do it again? Takes a touch into the box. It's cleared away for a corner. Coaching staff shouts out a play here. Would not be surprised if we see another training ground technique. Two players going over to take it. Let's see what happens. 80 Gallic on the corner. Looks like you've got a bit of a stack of players right on the top of the box. A line of 5 of them. My experience as a footballer, I think 2 of them will break to the front post, 2 of them will break to the back post, and 1 of them will hold back. But the corner is instead taken short. Crossed into the box, finds its way to the back post. Oh, and the strike from Lee goes just over. So that was Paris and Gaelic combining on the corner. Ball ultimately found its way to Lee in the box. And through the brilliant haze of the sun, we can see the Parker Lee chance right now. So just evades the defender. And the strike from Lee just snatched to the volley. Got just a bit under it as it went away for a goal kick. Ball cycled along the back. Seltzer doing well to Marshall, back to Rams as North drives forward with the pass to Paris. Rams drives forward confidently. Another line breaking pass, but cut out this time. Parker Lee goes all the way back to the first half spectator, Marilena Spagnolo. That is the first time she's touched the ball. So with her 100% pass completion rate, Malaga break forward. Ellie Paris looks to cut inside onto the right foot. Defended away and cleared. Games like this for a keeper are always tough for Marilena Spagnolo. Just dominating. It's really difficult to stay invested in the game, especially with Arunda not even breaking into their defensive half. But first touch on the ball proved she was still sharp. Completed a pass, so well done there. Always tough to stay involved in these kind of games. Pizarrillo does well to beat the number 7. Delivers. Defended for a corner. Really good work there from Pizarrillo. Does brilliantly to evade the tackle of 2 defenders. Win her side a corner. So looks like now, it's very interesting now we can watch the set piece battle unfold.
Chain to one, Maddie.
We do have a replay now.
Chain to one.
Well, we've got a corner here now. Looks like a specific play will be called here as ex-Crystal Palace players, North and Paris, decide what to do. Quick 1-2. Ellie Paris finds herself in space on the edge of the box. Will she have a strike? She goes for the ball for the back post. Oh, and there were 3 players that might have gotten in the way of each other at the back post before being able to get the goal. But I think the chance fell to Taylor Christensen, whose header just went over the bar. Got a replay for you now. So quick interplay there between Paris and North. Ball into the back post. Just over the head of Rams, and Christensen just mistimed her jump as the ball has gone over. Malaga looked to break forward again. Seltzer brings it down really, really well. Maintains possession back to North as the ball is cycled side to side. I feel like a bit of a broken record here, but it's just pure pressure for Malaga. There's not too much going on, just pure pressure and chances. But you love to see that as these kind of games are important. Always really good to practice possession in the attacking third and the attacking half. Really helps build those habits for the coming games that will be a bit tougher. Paris in behind again, cuts inside dangerously to the feet of Gallic. Touch forward. Paris tries to keep it in. She does indeed. Into the feet of Gallic, cleared for a corner.
Whatever. Put the ball inside only.
We must be approaching double-digit corners here, about 5 from the right, 5 from the left. As we get a replay of this latest chance for the Femenino. Paris does well to keep the ball in play, but the pass to Gallic is cut out and cleared for, we'll call it the 10th corner of the match. Why not? I like double digits. So this time it's Paris and Gallic over the ball, again finding themselves in a 2v1 situation. Gallic does well to cut inside one of the defenders, but her low cross is defended away. Rams from range, strike again off the same spot of the crossbar. Referee doesn't think it's over the line, and it falls into the waiting hands of the keeper. So the second strike off the crossbar of the half for the Femeninos. And here's a replay of that. We think it might have gone in here. This is our version of VAR, unofficial, of course. Strike over the top, and, well, in shades of Lampard versus Germany in the 2006 World Cup, I believe it was, there really could have been a goal there. The strike from Rams, we're watching it again. With the freeze frame there, brilliant work by the producer. But in terms of the live action, Hannah Reynolds has scored again. Her 4th of the half, the 5th of the game. So while we were wondering whether it was going to be 5-0 on the Rams' strike, Hannah Reynolds has taken it upon herself to make it 5-0 for us anyway. So Hannah, another brilliant goal from that. So let's see what it was, because I was watching the replay just like you were. So Rams drove forward confidently. Another one of those line-breaking passes in behind, beats 2 lines of defenders. Hannah Reynolds takes 1 touch and makes absolutely no mistake with the finish. 5-0 for Malaga, 4-0 for Reynolds. Unbelievable performance from the mercurial winger. As we head into the final 5 minutes of the half, we do have a quick sub. So it looks like 80 Gallic is coming off, and coming on is number 5, Bella. So quick first half change here, with the game pretty much done and dusted, I'd say. A change has been done. Bella has come on, and 80 Gallic has come off. Good 40-minute shift for her, as Malaga look to make it 6 or 7 before halftime. Pressure there from Taylor Christensen. Comes to nothing. Bella picks it up on the edge of the box, cuts inside. Play to Seltzer wide into the feet of Lee. We've got a few more comments. Job Rams. Yeah, Mikey and Katie. Yes, indeed. Vamos. We continue the pressure here. Really good possession. I wonder what the possession stats would be. We've got our statistician on it. I'll ask her in the back to really get on the stats for the game here. But I have to imagine possession might be 95 to 98%, you'd have to say. I'm not totally sure as Paris loses control down the left side. Ball in behind from North, finds a run of Pizzarillo. Finds herself in acres of space. Can she deliver again with that dangerous left foot? No, takes it back, looks to maintain possession. Ball at the top of the box for Bella. Right-footed shot. Ooh, flies just over the bar. Looking for that top corner. Just misses. Replay there. You just see that strike from Bella go over the bar as we're into the final 2 minutes of the half. Pizzarillo cuts out the goal kick, drives forward, headed down to Christensen. Can she cut inside and make range for a shot? No, gives it back to Bella. She decides not to try a shot again. 1-2 played with Seltzer, and the ball is cleared for now. Since we're counting now, it's the 11th corner of the game. We are nodded in approval. All the statisticians are in agreement for the corner number 11. Let's see if we can get another goal off this one.
Go inside. Go. Charlie, only there. Nia, Charlie. Charlie, you don't have anyone. Nia.
Short again this time. Paris into the feet of North. North delivers with the left foot. Header from Rams. Oh, flies just over the late arriving run. Rams found herself in acres of space, but just couldn't direct her header onto goal. So big run. Started from the top of the box. The late arriving run. Brilliant header. Attacked the ball with everything she had. Just flies over the goal. As Malaga maintain possession here, we've got a comment from Melody Lobia. Llevan vida de profesionales, no deberían estar en estas ligas. Pues, Melody, sí, pero el problema es cuando entras la liga como un equipo nuevo, tienes que empezar a la liga más baja en todo el país. Así que tenemos que ascensionar cada semana para mejorar y ir a las otras ligas. Así que intentamos que construir un proyecto muy grande here. Y tratamos que ascensionar cada año, así que tenemos que empezar aquí. Y los jugadores solo pueden jugar contra los equipos quienes están enfrente. Así que ojalá en los años que vienen mejoramos y ascensionamos mucho. Well, during that, we've got a free kick. Christensen over it. Looks to play short into the feet of Parker Lee. That was the feet of Bella. Does brilliantly on the half turn, but is whistled for offside. So again, another training ground routine here, another training ground exercise. Ball from Christensen does very well to find Bella, but as you can see from the shot, she had just drifted into an offside position. I'll watch it again for good measure in slow motion. Ball from Christensen. I'll make sure you don't miss a goal this time, I promise. Ball from Christensen. And, yeah, she was offside there, so we do agree. We do agree with the referee, which is a rarity here on the commentary box and in the producer's table. But every now and then the referee does get it right. Brilliant pressure there from Bella and Taylor. Hannah Reynolds wins the ball back, maintains possession to Madison North. Chip ball over the top from Seltzer. Finds Christensen. Looks to cut inside a defender. Defended away and cleared only as far as Parker Lee. Drives back inside. Ball finds its way to the feet of Christensen. Will she have a strike with the left foot? She will from range. Oh, and the ball flies just wide. New Zealander Taylor Christensen there with a strike from range. Just whistles past the outside of the post. Get a replay of that there. Oh, wow. What a shot. What a strike that was. Absolute rocket behind it, but just bit to the edge of the goal. We are into 1 minute here of extra time. Can't imagine the referee wanting to add too much more of this. And in fact, the referee has decided to add all of 10 seconds. So here at the end of the first half, it is 5-0 to the FC Malaga City Femeninos. A comprehensive first half display here. No doubt shown in the performance. 4 goals from Hannah Reynolds and 1 from somebody else whose name is escaping me at this point. And it was Katie Lampin, of course. How could I forget? Beating 3 defenders and firing into the top corner. So 4 goals from Hannah Reynolds, 1 from Katie Lampin, takes us into halftime with a 5-0 advantage. So we will see you very, very soon. Please enjoy the following advertisements.
a las 12 de la noche. 8 son 10, a las 12 de la noche, 12 y media. 12 algo, 12 algo. Que llegáis y lo veis aquí a las 12, 12 y media llegáis. Muy tarde, bien, un día de eso a las 12, bien. Por eso, 12 llega aquí, te una cosa a las 1 y pico. No le compré un pollo. Y venga a comer en el autobús, por lo menos, que tenga que cenar. Pero uno va a pagar 20 bollos, bueno, pues lo suyo o algo. No, en el autobús me baja para abajo. A las 10 como mínimo, que toma un bollo que se vienen ya en el camino para abajo. Después llegar a su casa, no le gusta. Dale, bien, después llega a su casa. Claro. Claro que sí. Alguna que te hable. Es que en la escuela no ves tú. Tienes que ir al colegio después. Al otro día y los padres.
So we're in the UK. Our first ever trip over to England, and I think it's been a success, to be honest. We're finishing up now our 4-day experience with a tour around Carrow Road. We got the boys down here last night. They got to see the live Premier League game against Manchester United, and then we're now getting to see the stadium where the Manchester United players and Norwich players were playing last night. So unbelievable experience. Yeah, I think it's gone as well as it could have. We have to review it now, and I mean you can always do better. But for a first hit out, I think we've done a sterling effort, and I can't thank the staff enough. From the media guys to Juan Carlos, Ryan, has been an absolute trooper. I think everyone's really dug in, and it shows kind of what this project's about. It's not just the glitz and glamour, but we've got people that are really here for the cause and just to do the best for the players.
The best thing probably about the academy is just being able to meet different footballers from around the world and play against the big teams that you wouldn't get to in Australia.
The coaches here are absolutely amazing. They help me in everything, teach me the movements, the run, the passes, what to do and what not to do, and to be honest, I've become such a better player since I've arrived.
If I had to describe football in one word, I would choose magical. It's just a sport that I couldn't describe how much it means to me, and everything revolves around it, and it's just all I have. It's all I'm gonna have, and it's all I want to do for the rest of my life.
I would say life, because I feel like my life moves around football, and it's just I'm always watching football. I'm always playing football, and I always have it on my mind.
Probably agreeing, God's given me the ability to play, so I'm enjoying it. I have to keep working hard, training, and see where it takes me.
I play football because I love it. Just love playing. I love the game, especially Spanish football.
For me, it's my life. Yes, it's my life.
I think I have talent, but like I say, it's not enough for all players. Even if you have talent, you have to work next to training and do everything you can to be at the top level.
Basically, just if you want to make it, just go for it. Train hard, work hard, and don't give up.
Be able to adapt and change to things. Soccer is a very subjective sport, and it's all about the coach's mind and what they're trying to play, but it's really been a fantastic experience for me, and I would recommend you come try it out yourself.
es un honor de poder estar aquí en Balaído, ¿no? Ha sido un estadio que ha hecho muchísimos goles, ha hecho una carrera magnífica. Estaba yo en el Málaga haciendo muchísimos goles, entonces ha tenido una propuesta, ha tenido una conversación con Horacio, con todos los directivos, y para mí fue emocionante porque tú llegar a un equipo como Celta de Vigo, para llegar hay un camino muy grande, hay que trabajar mucho, hay que estar todos los días muy concentrado, disciplina táctica, disciplina en todo. Entonces es muy importante tener, es lo primero. Eso aquí es lo más importante. Lo que el entrenador está explicando lo que tiene que hacer. Entonces yo lo comento siempre a ellos, que hay que aprender. Estamos en una fase de aprendizaje muy grande. La formación de ellos es más importante de la academia. La academia, lo que más interesa, la academia Malaga City, la formación. El objetivo de la academia es formar lo máximo, que no final de año tenemos la certeza que ensinamos a ese chico algo. Eso es más importante. Que ele esteja feliz, a felicidade dele é a felicidade.
Welcome back to the second half here in Estepona, where the referee has decided to pull a fast one on us and get us underway long before the production crew, the camera lady, or the commentator were ready. But we recover quickly. We never panic here at Cheersmate Productions, and we are back with you right about now. A mad scramble into the commentary position and onto the camera and into the director's chair has taken place, but we are here for the second half as Hannah Reynolds breaks in behind. Ball squared across the middle, looking for Taylor Christensen, and defended away for a corner. So while we have the chance, we do have a few substitutions to report. I believe just the one right now, but it looks like number 12, Carolyn O'Reilly, has come on, and we are trying to deduce who has come off. Looks like it may have been other midfielder Evelyn Seltzer, which could make sense considering Adi Gallic was withdrawn late in the first half. Could be just a like-for-like midfield swap. And I believe from looking around the pitch, it was indeed Evelyn Seltzer who has come off. So maybe she's carrying a bit of a knock, maybe just want to manage some minutes. But anyway, Madison North swings in the corner. This might go straight in. And it has! Madison North has scored directly from a corner. The famed Olympico has just taken place in front of us, much to the delight of everyone involved. And from the way that the team is celebrating, I have a feeling she said she was going to do this at some point during the game. Madison North with the Olympico. What a goal that was. Ex-Crystal Palace, ex-Elche, has stepped up from the corner and put it right into the top corner. So let's have a replay of that. Madison North steps up. You can see it in her eye. She's going for it. Brilliant ball over the head of the keeper. Some good distracting play there. And it's in. Madison North directs from a corner. The famed Olympico has taken place here in Estepona. And that gives us a 6-0 lead in the first few minutes of the second half. Malaga continue to press here, not satisfied with the lead, really looking to practice, get as many reps as they can. Ball is cycled from side to side all the way down to Katie Lampin in the corner, finds its way back to Madison North, all the way to the other side to the feet of Ellie Paris. Possession maintained, but the ball just too far for Parker Lee as it escapes for a Arunda throw-in. Throw-in from Arunda. Ball defended away. Referee whistles for a foul for Arunda. North Star Cleaning with the comment, woo! North Star Cleaning celebrating that Madison North Olympico. brilliant bit of skill. It takes a special kind of player to pull off a skill like that. You've got to have something about you to really just step up from a corner and say, you know what? I'm having this. I don't want anyone else to take it. I want to put this in the top corner. And it takes even more skill to then go and do it. So brilliant goal there from Madison. The best goal I've seen scored this season. Gives us a 6-0 lead. Ball cleared. You can hear the shots of the players demanding more from each other. Really good attitude and mindset about them. Even though it's 6-0 up and the game is won, all they want is more and more goals, which is a brilliant thing to see. Would really help the goal difference in the league because of the teams in this league. There are two teams that are very near the top, and both are competing with each other. So may very well come down to goal difference. We don't know. But a win like this really helps us with that final tally near the end of the season. O'Reilly just loses out on the far side as Arunda make a rare venture into Malaga territory. Spagnolo well off her line. Brilliant left-footed ball into the feet of Pizzarillo. Does well to find Paris on the far side. Just decides to take a step back and maintain possession. Not sure if you can see it in the shot that you're looking at right now, but Spagnolo is just on the edge of the circle. No, not the circle of the box, the center circle. So she clearly playing high, is not fearing the ball in behind it all, and wants to practice and train on that sweeper keeper role that's been so common nowadays. So Spagnolo playing just on the edge of midfield, which is brilliant to see from a young keeper. Wants to really make an impression. Really good training, that really good practice, just to simulate what it could be in a real game if you have to come off the line and make those plays with your feet. A point of goalkeepers that you can all work on is Christensen's in behind here. Toe poke strike. Good save there from the keeper, well held, preventing any rebounds, preventing a 7th goal as well. Free kick from Arunda was taken, one into the middle by Bellaviana. And the shot from Christensen looks like it was defended away. Defender may have gotten there first with a touch. I think we're all in agreement with that there. So we do have a player down for Arunda at the moment. So with the player down, the referee is sorting out what to do. Looks like it will be a drop ball, and Malaga will maintain possession. After losing out, Viana just a bit too overambitious in her pursuit to win the ball back, as the referee signaled for a free kick for Arunda. Long ball only as far as Parker Lee. One back brilliantly by Bellaviana, all the way back to Marilena Spagnolo for what is her 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th touches of the game. We are keeping count here. Ball finds itself into the feet of Taylor Christensen. Ball in behind from Charlie Ann Pizzarillo. What a ball that was. This should be 7. They're queuing up at the back post. Sprayed across. Oh, but the ball somehow manages to evade everyone in the box and is cleared for Arunda. What a ball that was from Taylor Christensen. Just incisive ball, splitting the defense. The cross from Pizzarillo unfortunately could not find anyone in a black shirt. Lee picks it up, cuts dangerously inside, looks for the feet of O'Reilly. O'Reilly does well to shed the tackle of a defender, maintain possession. Strong challenge there from Rams. Allows North to come away with the ball. She's got Paris on the overlap if she chooses. Oh, brilliant right-footed pass. Finds Paris in stride. Does not even have to slow down. Cuts back onto the right foot. Dangerous ball into the box. Headed back into the hands of the keeper. Good defending there to be first to the ball from Arunda. Done well to control the header back to her goalkeeper as they look to build out of the back. The Sharon the Sharon Wenham, yay, go, Maddie. Another one of the Madison North fan club supporting, celebrating that beautiful goal that she just scored. So we see your comment. We thank you very much for it. Great, brilliant goal that was by Madison. And we thank you for all the support and the love that you give us, both from watching the stream and from commenting. Paris into the feet of Viana. Ball finds its way back to the feet of Pizzarillo. Viana cuts inside, looking for a pass. Finds the feet of O'Reilly, whose first touch just took her into a bit of pressure, but she did well to evade it. Cycled all the way over to Micah Rams. All ball in behind for Reynolds. Can she get there using that pace? Keep her off her line quickly and bravely to get there first and defended away for corner number 12. No, corner number 14, because, of course, on corner 13, Madison North scored. So this will be corner number 14. Look at that pace from Reynolds there in behind. Just looked to be, ball looked to be a bit too far, but quick 2 steps there from Hannah Reynolds allowed her to close up quickly and force the keeper into making a save. So 2 versus 1 again on the corner if we need it. But will Madison North go for this again? What do you think? Will she go for it? Let's find out. She looks like she will. She goes for it again, and it finds its way in again. Not 1 Olympico, but 2. North will claim it, but I have a feeling it was New Zealander number 9, Taylor Christensen, with the final touch. We'll see it closer on the replay. But either way, it's 7-0. Either North or Christensen with the goal. If it's a double Olympico, I will be lost for words. But I have a feeling that Christensen wanted to claim this one. So let's have a look at it. The ball swung in for Madison North. Does Christensen get a touch on it? She does, doesn't she? She does. The Kiwi, Taylor Christensen, with the goal. Goal number 7 robs Madison North of a possible double Olympico. I'm sure they'll have a bit of a discussion, a bit of a chat about that later. But regardless, 7-0 for the Femeninos, and through all the excitement, we have had a quick sub. Looks like onto the pitch has come Tiara Laughlin at left back, and if it's a like-for-like swap, which I believe it is, Ellie Paris has been withdrawn. Her work for the night has been done. So Laughlin on for Paris in the 56th minute, and Laughlin finds herself immediately in behind here. Dangerous ball to the back post. Late arriving header. Oh, Hannah Reynolds out for corner number 15. Brilliant block there on the line from the Arunda defender. It's absolutely fantastic interplay from Malaga as Laughlin puts the ball up to the back post. Good header by Reynolds. Got off the ground really well to attack the ball, but just was defended away. So, North, again, 3-peat. What are we thinking? 3 in a row off a corner. We're calling a 3-peat here. The producer and the commentator calling for a 3-peat. North swings it in left foot. She's going for it again. Oh, just over the head of Bella Viana and out for a goal kick. Well, commentator's curse is alive and well today, as I got the first goal prediction off the corner wrong, and then we've got the 15th prediction off the corner wrong. So I will stop calling for goals on corners now, as that dangerous ball into the box just evades the head of both attackers and defenders and goes out for a goal kick. We've got a comment. Merci Sin. Let's go, Tiara. Tiara Laughlin fan on the stream. She will get about 35 minutes of work tonight, if my math is correct, which I'm only a commentator, so I'm really not sure. But about 35 minutes of work. The producer has nodded his agreement after getting out his iPhone calculator. So really the brains of the operation are behind the camera and all the way back in England. But she'll get about 35 minutes of work tonight. Hopefully she'll get a goal. Almost just had an assist with the initial ball. I have a feeling she'll get on the score sheet tonight. But with the way my predictions are going tonight, I've just jinxed it. Foul there from Bella Viana. Does very well. Does well just to maintain the respect. Picks up the other player. Make sure she's okay before the referee signals to carry on. Long ball cut out well from North. Finds its way to the feet of Charlie Pizzarillo. We've got numbers here going forward. Chooses to go to O'Reilly on the left-hand side. Can she get there? Does she have the pace? She does brilliantly to keep it in. Cuts inside onto the right foot. Defended away for corner number 16 on the night. North will go over to take the corner again, and we do have a 2v0 with Laughlin. North left-footed on this side, so it will be an outswinger. Ball finds its way to the feet of Lachlan. He cuts in on the right foot, unleashes a cross. Rams meets it, but this shot is tame and only to the goalkeeper. Oh, mistake there from the Arunda goalkeeper. It finds its way to the feet of Christensen, and it's off the crossbar for the third time tonight. It's unbelievable. The third time. I believe it's the second time Christensen herself has found the bar, and the third time on the night. So let's have a replay here. This happened so quick it evaded all of our views. So the goalkeeper, looks like it's going to be a long ball, tries a drop kick, but the second bounce is just confused her there a bit. Christensen cuts it onto the left foot, and the strike, this one, there's no doubt that it didn't cross the line. Off the bar and out, and the follow-up was defended away. Bit of head tennis being played. Reynolds seizes on it, looks to play Christensen to behind. She is whistled for an offside. Questionable one, that. The referee perhaps taking a bit of mercy on the Arunda players, but let's have a look at that. We'll get a quick replay for you now. Long ball, just Arunda cannot get out of their own half. It's really tough to watch. Bit of head tennis being played before Reynolds decides to take control. Gets the ball out of her feet. Looks to play Christensen in behind. Done really well to curve her run, but may have strayed just offside. And during the break, we do have two substitutions to report. Number 24, Maya Ridge, and number 23, Ella Wilson, come on for Charlie Ann Pizzarillo and Hannah Reynolds. So two more substitutes. Looks like the bench is really getting their minutes and getting their reps today, which is good to see in a game like this. You want to get as many people on the pitch as they can, give them as many chances to score, many chances to get some good quality game minutes. Christensen, ball for Wilson, immediately into the action. The strike saved by the keeper and held. Keeper gets the long ball right this time, but only finds its way to the head of Madison North, whose cushioned header picks up Mikey Rams in stride. Carolyn O'Reilly is fouled from behind as the referee does blow the whistle quite a few seconds late, but leads to a free kick for Malaga. Katie Lampin drives down the right-hand side, does well to psych her back for Parker Lee. Rams cuts inside, long ball into the back post for the Christensen. Will it find her? Yes, but the header from Christensen goes just wide at the end. So we get a replay for you of that for you now. Sorry, commentator stumbling over his words. Long ball from Rams. He loves to play that ball, that line-breaking ball. Really Spanish type of center back, playing in between the lines, looking to break lines with those passes. Long ball found the head of Christensen, but she couldn't do as well with the header as she did on the one off the corner, and it's gone wide. Good ball there from O'Reilly. Finds Lee in space. But the ball just had too much pace on it, and out for an Arunda throw-in. Throw-in taken from Arunda, recollected by Lee. Can O'Reilly get on it? She can't, it's cut out, but Ram sweeps up behind the play and wins a throw-in for Malaga. Possession maintained here for the Femeninos as the clock just ticks past the 60th minute. North cuts inside, ball to Lachlan, one-touch pass, return to North. Really good interplay between the two of them. Two left footers on the left side of the defense. Always nice to have dominant foot on the dominant side. Brilliant footwork there from Bellaviana. Finds Lachlan on the overlap. Left footed ball driven into the box. Finds its way to Christian. Through Christian. O'Reilly at the back post. Oh, blocked off the line. Lampin with a strike. Oh, flies just wide. Another chance goes begging for the Femenino here. Let's have a replay of that. Ball from Lachlan was broken down a few times before finding its way to O'Reilly in space. Her shot brilliantly defended off the line. And then Katie Lampin's follow-up just missed. Bit of a tough technique there for Lampin. Did well to control the volley, but just a bit too much power on it. But really good technique to sort her feet out and was able to get that near the target. Lampin again looks to go down the line quickly as one of the Arunda players may have a problem there holding her thigh. Looks like may just be a dead leg. She tries to run it off. Malaga gets underway. There's that Rams ball again looking for the run of Christensen. Cleared by Arunda. Malaga swarm to get back, but the Arunda player does very well to get out of it. The captain does brilliantly to find the feet of 14, but it's cut out really well by Parker Lee. Read that play from the start, never had a chance. As soon as the ball was touched, she was on the move. Bella Viana slips in 23. Ella Wilson, substitute on the far hand side, looks to chip the ball back for the feet of Bella. Can she get something? Yes, she can. She earns her side a corner. So, another corner for Malaga tonight. We're approaching 20. North over it again. Let's see what she decides to do this time. Bit of a flatter ball taken in the head from O'Reilly. It's in. Wow, what a goal that was. Carolyn O'Reilly, just textbook, exactly how they drew it up on the training pitch. Madison North, it's 8-0 here in Estepona. So, both New Zealanders on the score sheet tonight. Taylor Christensen scoring on a header earlier. This time, Carolyn O'Reilly in on the act. Brilliant flat ball played in from Madison North. Carolyn O'Reilly rises highest of all and nods past the goalkeeper. It is now 8-0 here in Estepona. Another goal off the corner. Referee looking at his watch. We're going to decide what's going on. And while we do have a break in play here, the Arunda goalkeeper is down with a bit of an injury. And while we do, this could prove to be quite a lengthy stoppage right now with precautions being taken with the keeper. So let's have a quick look at some of the goals. I think the producers queued up Madison North's Olympico as the first one. He has indeed. And yeah, no touch at all. You can get a closer look on that now. But no touch at all, just gone straight in. Brilliant goal that. And then we've got back into some first half action here. Line breaking pass again from Mikey Rams. Finds Katie Lampin. Splits two defenders with a brilliant bit of skill and rifles the ball into the top corner. The word wonder goal is thrown around a lot these days, but I do have a feeling that one's classified in that category. This looks like, if my memory serves me correctly, this will be the Taylor Christensen goal, robbing Madison North of her second Olympico. But Christensen rises highest above the goalkeeper and nods into the far corner. And looks like everything's about to be getting back underway here. The Arunda physio has fixed the goalkeeper. She seems to be up and doing okay. We've got Marie Wilson in the comments. Amazing girls, well done. Come on, Ella Wilson. Yes, indeed, Marie. Come on, Ella. Hopefully she can find her way onto the score sheet tonight. Some brilliant work by the team thus far for an 8-0 advantage. But hopefully Ella Wilson can find herself on the score sheet in these last 20 or so minutes. There, speaking of Ella Wilson, there she is, wins the ball right away, plays Christensen in behind, and defended away for a corner 18, I believe, 18, 19, something like that, one of the two. We've got the statistician on the back counting on her fingers, so we'll see what she can do. But at this point, she's already at 10 and run out of fingers, so biologically she'll find this a bit difficult to do. But nevertheless, we've got corner, we'll call it 19. Corner 19 coming up for you right now. Madison North, whose legs surely must be getting tired at this point, lines it up. In swinger this time, into the box. Keeper does well that time to punch away. Drops to Christensen, and her volley is skewed wide of the target. Got a replay of that. Now Madison North swings it in dangerously right onto the keeper. Does well to punch it away under pretty immense pressure. And then there's that strike from Christensen. Looked really good from up here, but sadly the contact on the ball was not what she had intended. Long ball brought down really well by Wilson into the feet of O'Reilly. Long ball from Roms. Just misses the head of Parker Lee. He was trying to flick it into the path of Wilson and behind there, but just mistimed her jump. Back underway here in Estepona. Wilson does well to win the goal kick. O'Reilly battling for it in the middle. A combination of O'Reilly and Wilson come away with it. Finds the feet of Bella Viana. Lachlan was in space down the far side. Viana's chosen to go back to the other way. Finds the feet of Parker Lee. She cuts in and it's cleared. Mikey Roms does well to keep it in. She wants to play another long ball into the box. She does indeed. Finds the feet of Taylor Christensen, whose first touch takes her away from goal. Cuts back inside onto the right foot. Slips in Lampin on the far side. The strike saved by the keeper. Big chance there for Malaga to make it 9, but the strike from Lampin was just saved by the keeper. Let's have a replay of that. Well done by Taylor Christensen there to make up for the first touch. Slips in Lampin behind, and the keeper stands strong, stands brave. Out it goes for corner number 20. We've officially hit 20 tonight. North over it again with that ever-dangerous magic wand of a left foot. Already providing dividends on a few occasions tonight. Looks to go a bit deeper this time. The back post, just misses. Roms arriving late has put the ball over the back net and out for a goal kick. Not sure what you think of that, but I have a feeling North might have gone for that. Just the way that ball was struck, if we can get a replay of that, just purely for the curiosity of the commentator, I wouldn't be shocked if Madison North had gone for that. But the footage does not agree with me. As they say, the camera never lies. But unfortunately, we don't have the camera, so I choose to believe that she went for that. It's just the way the ball was hit, a bit of the movement that I think I saw, and it looks like she was going for it from the other side. So we'll see if she tries that again the next time, because I can almost guarantee there's going to be more corners in this game. Bit of a break in play here as another Arunda player is down, and while we wait for the arrival of the physio, who does not seem to be in any real rush, we have a comment from Rosanna Colonna Spagnolo. Marilena, one of Marilena's supporters. Phenomenal game, Hannah. Beautiful singles. Katie, Maddie, Tiara, and Carolyn. Excellent teamwork all around. Impressive girls. Rosanna, you are absolutely correct in your assessment with that. Unfortunately for you and all the fans of Marilena out there, she has not had too much to do tonight. But what she has done, all 9 touches, she's done brilliantly well. She is a fantastic keeper. She's got a very bright future ahead of her. So thank you very much for supporting. I'm sure we'll see you on the rest of the streams this coming season. It's really been an honor to commentate on some of these games. I love doing it. Great to be out here. So, Rosanna, thank you for the comment. Great to see you out there. Great to see you following along. And I'm glad to know that we've put up all the scorers correctly. So that's a very good side on us for production. And while we were speaking, we do indeed have 2 substitutions to report. Looks like number 18, Ava Dykstra, has come on, as well as I think it was number 8 who also made her way onto the pitch, Leah Basida. And I think the center back partnership of Madison North and Mikey Roms is done for the day. So indeed, that is the substitution there. Dykstra and Beseda on, North and Roms off. Brilliant shift there from the 2 center backs. Just kept it tight at the back all day long. There's the first touch for Ava Dykstra, as well, to play the ball over to Tiara Lachlan. And under a bit of pressure. Arunda pressing high, making a foray into the Malaga half. Ball finds its way to the feet of Spagnolo. Switches the play to Parker Lee. Brilliant one-time pass into the feet of O'Reilly. Back to Lee. Parker calls off Ella Wilson, drives forward confidently. Maya Ridge is in behind here. Can she get the first touch out of her feet? Does well, lets the ball run across her, looks to cut inside. But brilliant defending there from the Arunda left back to stop the attack in its tracks. Parker Lee quickly into the feet of Ava Dykstra. Steps in confidently, finds the feet of Ella Wilson. Dykstra some very good first touches, completing all their passes so far. And there is Leah Basida, the substitute on the ball. Looks to switch the play all the way over to Tiara Loughlin. Does well to come in field and receive that pass. All the way back to Marielena, who is now on her midfield line. She has decided she was bored of her half of the semicircle and decided to advance all the way into midfield. I would not at all be surprised if she decides to take a shot from distance at one of these times. As a keeper, that temptation is always there. You always think you can do better than the strikers. So if she scores a goal, I may just lose it here on the commentary stand. Long ball over the top. Carolyn O'Reilly whistled for the foul there. Just a bit overzealous in her attempt to get the ball. We'll have a replay for you that now. I think the referee just saw that forearm a bit extended into the back of the player. Yep, there it is right there. No easy foul there for the referee to call. Nothing really into it. No malice, of course, as we carry on here. And with the sun behind the clouds now, getting a bit chilly, but the sunset that we're looking at is absolutely beautiful. The palm trees in front of us are silhouetted. Ella Wilson drives in behind into the feet of Maya Ridge, plays it across the box. The goalkeeper spills it. Here it's got to be number 9, and it is indeed. Katie Lampin at the back post. Taps in for number 9 here in the 75th minute. Katie Lampin, number 2 for her on the night after that brilliant goal in the first half. Does not get to be much easier than the one she scored in the second half. We'll have a replay for that now. Ella Wilson drives forward, slips the ball in behind to Maya Ridge, who shot/cross, skewed kind of to the back post, just fumbled by the keeper. Lampin, a bit more difficult in the finish than I think I gave her credit for initially. Defenders coming back onto her weaker foot. She still had quite a bit of work to do to put that away. And the celebration indeed. The little heel click does very, very well to complete that, not fall. Shades of Bradley Wright Phillips for the New York Red Bulls for those fans of MLS, and I'm sure absolutely no one will understand that reference because I'm far too American for some of this crowd. But with the heel click, just brought me back to my own seats in the stands watching Bradley Wright Phillips score for the Red Bulls. But nevertheless, Katie Lampin with the goal in the 75th minute to make it 9-0. We do have a goalkeeper change coming here for Arunda. The keeper has come off with a new keeper coming in. So as we wait for the keepers to get sorted, we are back underway momentarily. Yes, indeed, the referee blows his whistle, and here we go. Ball finds its way to Loughlin on the far side, maintains possession back to Beseda. Spagnolo driving confidently more and higher, forward and more forward. Ball at the feet of Dykstra, looking for the open player. Chooses just to maintain possession, puts her foot on the ball, back to Spagnolo. Spagnolo drives inside. Dykstra again back to Spagnolo. Just almost forcing Arunda out of their shells here. Brilliant crossfield ball there from Marielena. Finds Beseda in stride. She cuts infield. Loughlin's open on the overlap. Chooses to find her. Splits the defense with the pass. Loughlin driven ball across the top. Bellaviana cuts in. Oh, just too far for Taylor Christensen. As Ella Wilson picks it up and dispatches it into the far side of the goal with the left foot. What a finish that was from Ella Wilson. So Ella did find her way onto the score sheet and makes it 10-0 here for the FC Malaga City Femenino side. We've got the replay for you queued up now. Brilliant defense splitting ball there from Leah Beceda. Lachlan puts in that dangerous low cross in the box. Vienna does well to take it under control, but a pass just too far for Christensen. Wilson, the first to react in the box, and tucks it away with confidence into the far corner. And we do now have 2 more substitutes coming. Off comes number 9, Taylor Christensen, and number 11, Katie Lampin, both on the score sheet today. Taylor Christensen there did not get a high five from returning substitute Charlie-Ann Pizzarillo, who's coming back on for the last 10 minutes. And for number 14, Evelyn Seltzer, who is back into the fray. And right into the wars, it looks like, as there was a bit of contact in midfield, a bit of a 50-50 there between Seltzer and one of the Arunda players. The Arunda player has come off a bit worse here. Not sure if we've got a replay for that. I'm not sure if we want to see a replay of that. It looked a bit nasty, as the Arunda player is still down. But all seems to be all right here, as the Arunda player is up. Seemed to just be one of those contact injuries that stings in the moment, but does go away relatively quickly. So that's good news for all involved. We are back underway with an Arunda free kick. Dropped to the feet of Marilena Spagnolo. Played out into the feet of Carolyn O'Reilly, who drives forward. Ball switched across into the feet of Ava Dykstra. Space in behind if she wants to find Parker Lee. She does choose to find Parker Lee, but the ball just goes too far. As Arunda get us back underway, Parker Lee just misses a touch. Look to bring that down well, and his whistle for a handball. Wry smile on the face of Parker Lee there. Tried one of those skills you see on Instagram just to bring it out of the air. And while that has all been happening, we have a few more comments. Marie Wilson, I told her she would score today. That's my girl. Well done, Ella. Marie, as I said, the commentator's curse is no longer alive. Ella has fixed it for me with that goal. She plays a long ball over the top looking for Seltzer, but it's cut out by the keeper. And Rosanna Colonna Spagnolo again. Nice, Ella. Woohoo. Number 2, Katie. Yes, indeed. We have gotten up to 10. We are into double digits tonight. And I have to say, even though the score is a bit lopsided, all credit has to go to Arunda, doing really well to stay in the game, maintaining their ability to play, just really fighting to the very last whistle. A lot of teams may have just given up now. Some people may have walked off, but massive credit to be given to Arunda. She's doing really well to stay in the game and keep playing, trying to get anything they can out of the game. Simon Wilson, what a goal. Ella on fire today. Malaga, yes, indeed they are, with the double-digit goal tally, and I have a feeling a few more on the way. Big statement here for Malaga. A game they should win, but sometimes these games can be difficult. They're known sometimes as trap games where you might not turn up ready to play, but not the case for our girls today, as Parker Lee drives in behind, squares into the middle. Oh, and it goes from bad to worse for Arunda, as an own goal makes it 11-0. All credit has to go to Parker Lee there, who did really well to get in behind the defense and deliver a dangerous ball into the middle that Arunda could do nothing really about except turn into their own net. Have a bit of a replay for you now. We'll give credit. We'll give the goal to Parker on this one. Drives inside. Parker, of course, the veteran of the FC Malaga City Femenino team, cuts inside. Maya Ridge waiting at the back post, but the ball is unfortunately turned into their own net by the center back. Robin Viana, great job, girls. Yes, indeed, Robin. Brilliant performance today from Bella. Made the most of her opportunity coming onto the pitch as a substitute. Played brilliantly. I think she's got a few assists to her name. Hopefully we'll see her on the score sheet in these last few minutes. Ella Wilson wins the ball back. Looks to play Maya Ridge in behind. Good defending there. Takes it away. Ella Wilson commits the foul there. Look to try to win that tackle with the trailing leg, but just caught too much of the player, and the foul is given to Malaga. Ball thrown into the feet of Ava Dykstra as a wonderful physio Nick Abbott fixes the microphone. That was the loud bang you heard. But Nick, nevertheless, one of the best physios here in the academy, picks up our microphone for us as Malaga continue to play. Ball just too far for Lachlan down the far side, and all the sting really been taken out of the game here. Just looking to get through the final few minutes. Ball cycled from Beseda into the feet of Dykstra. Dykstra ball into the feet of Parker Lee. Ridge asking for the ball in behind. Seltzer at the second post. Parker decides to go it alone. Drives down the far side. Delivers. Well claimed by the substitute keeper right into her hands. Done really well to hold the ball under pretty high pressure from quite a few Malaga players crashing the box looking to get that 12th goal. Ball thrown in short. Good pressing there from Evelyn Seltzer. Malaga continuing to high press here. One of the trademarks, one of the hallmarks of this academy. Always want to high press. Always want to win the ball back in dangerous positions and counterattack just as soon as you can. Ball finds its way back to the feet of Dykstra. Drives in confidently, looking for the pass. Parker Lee becoming more and more dangerous in these latter stages. Still fresh, still running. All involved. Finds the way back to Dykstra as Malaga just looks to maintain the ball for the final 5 minutes. Ball into O'Reilly. The volleyed pass just out of the reach of Leah Beseda, and it's out for a Arunda throw-in. We've got Bill, Hannah's grandfather, is all smiles today. Bill absolutely possibly watching from North Carolina. No, that's where Hannah's from. Believe Hannah had a 4-goal performance today, was it? Hannah with 4 goals, so absolutely all smiles today from the United States, from the Reynolds family. Wonderful performance from her, wonderful performance from the team. All credit's got to go to the girls on the pitch, especially Hannah with those 4 goals early in the first half. Parker Lee drives forward confidently, taking on defenders like they're not even there. Gets to the byline, delivers. Tough one across, and the strike. Ended up at the feet of Charlie Ann Pizzarella, and her volley goes just wide of the far post. We'll get a replay from that. Parker Lee still full of running, even in the 86th minute. Wanted the pass ahead of her, decided, you know what, I've got this. Runs past 2, runs past 3, gets to the byline and absolutely hammers the ball across the middle. Keeper could do nothing about it, just out of the reach of Seltzer, but the volley from Pizzarella just goes wide in the end. Good footwork there from the Arunda captain. But the ball only finds its way to Maya Ridge and then back to Leah Beseda. Sharon Renham definitely got their 3 points today. Well done, girls. Yes, indeed, Sharon. Pretty comfortable pedestrian 3 points here for the Femenino side, but you've still got to go out there, still do the job. So great performance nonetheless. Really good to see a lot of different names, a lot of different faces on the score sheet. And, of course, everyone can get minutes on the pitch. Pretty sure every player on the bench has gotten in. Quite a few minutes being distributed today as Parker Lee looks to continue forward but is whistled for a foul. Into the final 3 minutes here. Arunda looks to go long only as far as the feet of Evelyn Seltzer. Ella Wilson maintains possession with Carolyn O'Reilly and Ava Dykstra as Parker Lee cuts in behind. Seltzer makes the run. Lee decides to maintain possession instead. Cycle the ball all the way back to Marilena Spagnola, who is advancing ever further into the Arunda half. I would love to see her have a shot at goal. That would be very entertaining for me. Dykstra Lee, some beautiful one-touch passing just through the thirds, through the lines being done here. Just really a pleasure to watch. Even against possibly a weaker opponent, you still got to complete those passes. You still got to have the right technique, the weight on everything. So even though the game may look easy, there's still a game within a game going on. All these players are taking this as a personal challenge to improve themselves and as a team. There's always things to be learned in games like this. Even though the result may be done and dusted, as a player, there's always individual things you can work on. Long ball from the keeper. Brought down well by Parker Lee. First touch pass to Ella Wilson. Parker continues her run. Will she get it back? She will indeed. Does well to track it down. Ella Wilson in support. Lee doesn't need her. Delivers into the box. The volley. Oh, just wide from Bella Viana. That was her chance to find herself on the score sheet tonight, but just miscued on the volley, and it goes out for an ARUNDA goal kick. Last sub there for ARUNDA as the number 14 enters the fray with about 1 minute remaining. Don't think there will be much, if any, stoppage time tonight. I have a feeling that everyone's just kind of looking forward to the final whistle. Let the girls head home for the night, enjoy their few of their last weeks before Christmas break, get everybody recovered and refreshed for what I think is one more game next week before everybody heads home for Christmas break. And speaking for myself, I will indeed be heading home this week. So for my first half of this season, I've kept my stats. I have commentated on or filmed 45 games. And in what is a pleasing circularity for me, the first game that I worked this year happened to be one of the FC Malaga City Femenino games. And the last game I will work this year before I go home is also an FC Malaga City Femenino game. So a pleasing circularity for me. And has to be a shout out said to both the girls for giving me the opportunity to commentate on this game, and all the staff and the crew here at both Cheersmate Productions and FC Malaga City Academy. This is not possible without any of those long list of people involved, but most importantly right now at least, we've got Ellie Brett on the camera. She's looking on, doing the one camera game tonight, doing great work up there as always, the head of our Cheersmate production team, and of course on production with us. Next to me we've got the one, the only Mark Bridle, who's responsible for all those graphics and all those names you see. And with that final whistle, the game has ended. It is an 11-0 victory for the FC Malaga City Femeninos. I would love to list you all the goal scorers of the day, but I simply cannot remember. But 11-0 overall. We've got the list of the goal scorers now. So we will go down. We've got Hannah Reynolds, of course, with 4. Katie Lampin, I believe, with 2. Madison North was on the score sheet. Taylor Christensen on the score sheet. Then we've got a few more as well that happened late into the second half. All the highlights will be available just as soon as we can get them onto you, so keep your eyes out for that. They will be posted on our YouTube channel within the coming days. We make sure we've got our great crew for that. And as the girls celebrate and everyone walks off, for myself, Braden Miller, I would like to thank you for tuning in tonight. It's a great honor and it's a great pleasure to do all of this with you and to have you here in the comments and on the stream with me. So from all of us here at FC Malaga City, thank you very, very much, and we will see you soon. Good night.
Para mí es un honor de poder estar aquí en Balaído, ¿no? Ha sido un estadio que ha hecho muchísimos goles, ha hecho una carrera magnífica. Estaba yo en el Málaga haciendo muchísimos goles, entonces ha tenido una propuesta, ha tenido una conversación con Horacio, con todos los directivos, y para mí fue emocionante porque tú llegar a un equipo como Celta de Vigo, para llegar hay un camino muy grande, hay que trabajar mucho, hay que estar todos los días muy concentrado, disciplina táctica, disciplina en todo. Entonces es muy importante tener, es lo primero. Isso aqui é o mais importante. O que o treinador está explicando do que tem que fazer. Então eu lo comento sempre a eles que há que aprender. Estamos numa fase de aprendizagem muito grande. A formação de eles é o mais importante da academia. A academia, o que mais interessa, a academia Malaga City, a formação. O objetivo da academia é formar o máximo que no final de ano temos a certeza que ensinamos a esse chico algo. Isso é o mais importante. Que ele esteja feliz. A felicidade dele é a felicidade da academia.